Welcome back, all you kings, queens, and in-betweens, to another Primal TCG video here on the channel. Today, we are going to be opening up the Primal Trading Card Game Sea Invasion starter deck to see what's inside. I am Jeremy, and I am joined by Elaine.
Hey!
Hello. Here's your dolphin with armor.
It's my shark cannon!
Yeah. And
So it
there's
looks
a
like
Micromon
a
guy.
Terra water deck.
Yes. And let's see.
And judging from the cover, featuring someone named Mara. That's what the text suggests. But let's find out.
Let us find out. I ripped the back of the box.
How?
Oh, we have the same playmat that looks like the one that came in the other one.
Dare you.
We'll open it up just in case people are only watching one of these videos. But if that's the case, then why are you? Why did you watch the other one as well?
So maybe that's why it had the shark torpedo and it wasn't featured. It's a mashup one for this set.
Yeah.
I freaking love that shark torpedo. Look at him. Look how majestic he is cutting out of the water. And maybe that's why it looks like the paper is ripped in the middle, showing the divide between these two factions.
Yes. Between the
Symbolism.
Slayers and this lady.
I made it a literature class now. Look what I did there.
Symbolism. Yeah, I think I get the impression that she leads a bunch of beasties. Oh, we get a blue die in this one. Ooh. Instead of the red die. I can't get it out, but there's a blue die. It's a D10 instead of the red one that you got in the Slayer one.
Probably flip it over and pop it out with your fingy.
There you go. That goes up here to keep track of your turns. And we got Sea Queen Argelia.
Argelia?
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 Argelia.
Argalia.
Turn 4, 0 hand cost. Cane Pirates, female, 3 aces, vice captain, name Argelia. Argelia. Unique, also. Interesting. We might have pulled a super special version of this in our unboxing of the first edition booster box that we opened. So you might want to go check that out.
What do you mean might? They definitely want to go check that out.
Yeah, to see what super special version of this we got. What is happening? I can't get it open.
Is the pull tab broken or something?
I couldn't get my finger under the pull tab.
Oh.
We're getting it there. We got it.
A bigger pull tab for bigger fingers.
Yeah. It's a skill issue. Okay. We're going to move this stuff out of the way by throwing it.
Aggressive.
Yes. And here we go. Sea Queen Argelia. We have, well, let's go through it actually. She is unique. And she has a trigger ability. When this character deals any showdown damage, you may discard 2 cards from your opponent's essence area. Ooh, rough. She got a little crystal thing. She's holding a crystal. Not a pistol, but a crystal. Ongoing, all characters you control with the name Kraken with 2 A's get +6/+0.
So it's Kraken.
No, it's Kraken because the 2 A's are in the second part.
You can't say it like that.
Aquabatics. So this was not even this is an ability card. It's not even a creature, but it requires a sea monster. You discard 2 cards from your opponent's essence area. Then, if you have more cards in your essence area than your opponent, you win 1 battle reward. Nuts. I love that we're adding ways to speed up the game. We love that for me because I like fast games. We have an ability card here. Torrential Sludge. Oh, gross. This costs 2 water and a 1 or 2 terra at a 1. And requirements, animal plus turn 2 cost of 2 or higher. Target 1 character opposing the user. If the target has a lower leader value than the user, move the target to the owner's essence area. Oh, rough. And we have Expert Hydroon. Move the target to the owner's essence area instead. Opposing owner's essence area? Okay. I guess you just do it without even having to worry about the check. It just happens.
It doesn't look sludgy enough.
I mean, there's like brown stuff.
That's not enough brown stuff.
That there. We have Micromon Rage. This is a Terra. And it is a Terra and 1 requirements animal. Ability card. Double the user's current stat values this turn. Then at the end of the turn, deal 1 damage to the user. Oh, he get all rage. Spike the Impaler. Turn 2. What's your husbando rating?
Not a husbando, but a cute friend.
Cute friend rating?
It reminds me of
friend
Cubone.
zone Spike. What?
Reminds me of Cubone.
Yeah,
if he
it does.
was mixed with like a little dinosaur and given a sword for some reason.
Animal Masked. Ongoing. If your field card has the name Micromon Beach, which I'm assuming it's going to, increase any showdown damage dealt to the team leader opposing this character by 1. Activate your turn. Main. Expel this character card from your deck. If you control 3 or more characters with Micromon, search your deck for 1 character card with Micromon and add it to your hand. Interesting. So you can exile this card to go fishing. Oh, this is a character, so we put him separately. Okay. The Aquaconda, turn 0. Husbando rating?
Not a husbando, also a pet. He's like my little snake friend.
Little snake friend.
Snick.
Snick.
Boop Snoop.
Boop Snoop. Danger Noodle.
Danger Noodle.
Animal Sea Monster, Terra Water, and activate ability. Your turn, main phase. You can pay 0 if you control 3 or more other characters with Micromon, and your field card has the name Micromon Beach. Discard 1 card from your opponent's essence area. Doozilla.
Bestie.
He's cute.
That's my bestie sidekick. It's like Totodile was mixed with a Squirtle and also Fuecoco, but then just made all white and blue.
All mashed together and color changed and design changed.
Well, I mean the eyes of Fuecoco.
Yeah.
Ish.
He's an animal sea monster. Turn 1. Ongoing. If your field card has the name Micromon Beach, all characters with sea monster in your essence area gain camouflage, which is an alternate kind of casting cost. We have Rococo, which is a turn 0 Terra. Animal Stone. Oh, stone type. Trigger valid if your field card has the name Micromon Beach. When this character is discarded due to showdown damage, you may search your deck for 1 character card with the name Rococo and put it in play and place a +1/+1 counter on that card. Oh, so you can go grab more from your deck and make them bigger. Hydroon. He has 2 heads.
Dino evolution.
Yeah. Animal Sea Monster, turn 3. Activate your turn main. You can pay 2. If your field card has the name Micromon Beach, search your deck for 1 character card with the name Krakane and put it into play. If you do, move this character to your essence area so we can go get that big old guy who gets buffed by our Sea Queen here. We got Carnodile. It's a character. Turn 5. We getting up there. Terra Water. Animal Sea Monster. What do you think of this one?
Not cute.
Trigger. Put in play. So kind of an ETB ability.
This is how you can tell Jeremy needs glasses. He keeps lifting the card closer and closer to his face.
Yeah. Varying things you can pay. If your field card has the name Micromon Beach, if you control 3 or more other characters with Sea Monster, you may target 1 character with your opponent. 1 character your opponent controls with a turn cost of 3 or less, and move it to the bottom of your owner's deck. Okay, interesting. This is very hinging on your field card. They reference it constantly. I know the other deck kind of did too, but not as much as this one. This is a character, turn 0. Megalino. Is this? Oh, this is the guy. This is the armored shark thing, shark torpedo.
I told you it was a shark.
Yeah, you're right. I thought it was a dolphin. Turn 0, animal sea monster. Activate your turn main phase. You can pay 2 if you control a character with the name Kraken. Put this character card in your hand from your hand into play. Ongoing. If you control 3 or more characters with sea monster, this character gets +3/+0. Man, I'm tongue-tied today. Here's our second play copy of the Sea Queen. And we're going to put that over here. Oh, here he is. Oh, so she's the Sea Queen. And this is the Sea King. I mean, if she wants to. I mean, kings and queens usually do certain things that I don't know if you want to do with this, but...
Hentai.
The fact that it's a Sea King, does that make it husbando? I mean, it's a king.
No.
Wow. You rejected the king. Animal sea monster named Kraken. Unique, ongoing, ability cards used by this character cannot be targeted. Interesting. Trigger, when you put in play a character card with sea monster, you may move the top card of your deck to your essence area. He only follows, though, you know, for a king, not the best, but he can get buffed by the queen.
Well, he knows his queen is the best ever, so.
Yes. We have... This one is a turn 0 also. Linda the Puffer. And she's an animal, female, sea monster, Therian. Okay, so we have another Therian, because there was a Therian in the Slayer one, but he was a lion. And she a fish. So I guess Therians are not cats. They're some other... They're animal people in general.
I'm wondering if it's short for, like, Therianthrope, which is basically like people with animal features.
Okay, so
if
probably.
I'm not mistaken.
Trigger. When this character is sent out to attack, if your field guard has the water or terra symbol, you may draw 1 card, and if you do, move 1 card from your hand to the bottom of the deck. Listen, y'all, this is a lot of reading. I'm an audiobook guy. Micromon Beach. There we go. We've heard it referenced many times. Terra Water field card. Activate. Your turn. Main. You may pay 0. Apply one of the following effects below based on the number of Terra and Water characters you control. Oh wow, we got a lot going on here. We got +2. Target 1 character and it gets +1/+1 during this turn. If you have 4+, draw 1 card. 4+, discard 1 card from your opponent's essence area and move 1 card from your discard pile to your essence area. And 6+, ability cards cannot be played during this turn. Interesting. So this is like a modular one. It checks how many you have of each symbol. That's kind of cool. I like that.
Callback for anyone who wanted to know. A Therianthrope is any mythical being which is part human, part animal. More modernly, it sometimes refers to someone with an intense spiritual or psychological identification as a non-human animal.
Oh, so like a spirit animal.
Yeah, I think it's just the short version of that word.
We got a strategy card here. Dangerous Waters. Again, it looks like it's Mimi getting attacked. She always seems to be the one who's getting attacked.
Poor girl.
Turn 1, target 1 character card with Sea Monster and a turn cost of 2 or less in your essence area. If your field guard has a Terra or Water symbol, put in play the target. Then at the end of this turn, if the target is still in play and your turn marker is 4 or less, discard the target. Interesting. A lot of conditionals in that one. Put it over here. We have strategy card Oceanic Abyss, which is a Water Terra 0/1 permanent unique. Ongoing with any of your characters you control would be placed in the discard pile. You may move it to your essence area instead. Ongoing, while this card is in play, it counts as having 1 in-play character with the following: Water and Terra, Sea Monster, Micromon. Interesting. When this card is in play, it counts as having 1 in-play character with the following. Okay, so if you have this strategy card out there and you have other things that reference those tags, this will fulfill that tag. Strategy card. Turn 2, hand cost of 1, discard 2 cards from your opponent's essence area and then draw 1 card. That's Heavy Storm. That might be the Sea King attacking with his tentacles.
Tentacles?
His tentacles? And we have Unknown Pathway, which is a strategy. Turn 2, 1 hand cost. If your field card has a Terra symbol, look at the top 3 cards of your deck and move 1 card to your hand, 1 to your essence area, and 1 to your discard pile. Activate main, I almost said male, main, expel this card from your essence area, remove 1 counter on a card. You can only use this card's activate effect while this card is in your essence area. So that's interesting. Kind of a new, I don't want to say new, I'm sure there's cards that reference it, but a fairly unique aspect of being able to activate it out of your essence area specifically. I know there's a Drag Inked card that does it, but so what do you think,
Jeremy,
of this one?
You didn't open the pack.
Oh, I keep forgetting to open the pack.
How
I mean, you can
could
still
you?
give your thoughts.
Okay, while Jeremy is ripping the pack, I'll have to say there is not really a selection of husbandos or waifus in this one for anyone looking for that. But there are a lot of cute animal friends, which I am very fond of, because we didn't have too many cute animal friends prior to this set, in my opinion. Maybe other people think certain micromons are cute. I didn't find a lot of them to be super cute, but they looked very cool.
Interesting. So we didn't get ones from, so we got 2. We got, this one's from the Slayer deck. And then we got Torrential Sludge. Because of the angle, it's kind of hard to show the title. And then Micromon Rage. He's angry.
That looks really cool. Looks like a dinosaur or a dragon coming out in fire.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. Wiggle it a little so they can see the shiny.
Shiny.
Okay, now you're making it dance. I said wiggle, not dance, dear.
What do you think of how this plays? Ooh.
I think, to be honest, as the game has progressed through its many stages of, initial sets and into what it is today, they have gotten significantly more complicated. As I commented in the previous opening video, when the game first came out, the 0-turn cards didn't have any text. They were essentially vanilla cards from Magic, and now they do a bunch of different things. There are a lot more keywords. There are a lot more things to keep track of. Like, you can only have 1 unique of each type on the field, for example. So there's a lot more for you to manage and figure out in terms of when you should play things, as opposed to before, where things were a little more linear and easier to pick up on, which is both good and bad. I feel like if you were to start with this set compared to what we started with, it might be harder to grasp the game because there's so much more to keep track of. But this is great for, veteran players who maybe want to change, maybe want to adjust their current decks, mix and match, and then keep seeing the game progress. So I'm not saying this is a bad product, but I don't know if it's really ideal for people who are just starting, like this moment, have never looked at Primal before.
I think the first set, the Kickstarter version of the set, because they did change a lot of the cards from Kickstarter to first edition, even the cards that were the same. But I definitely think it's a lot simpler to play those first cards. But I think this is progressing into a state where there's the ability to have a lot more variability when you're playing and a lot more strategy when initially you couldn't really have there wasn't a lot of stuff that played off of each other. We're definitely getting to the era now where the deck building matters. You're building your deck with a specific thing and it's a little bit more focused and synergistic and things like that. So I think this is cool. I think it's weird that she's just like a lady who has a bunch of monsters, but
it's Snow White, the pirate.
I guess so. But I think it's cool. They're flavorful. I like seeing more animals and sea monsters and not all of them being micromons. Even though this one does have Micromon in it, but they're not just Micromons, they're actually animals now. And I think that's pretty cool. So I would recommend going and grabbing one of these. Also, they're only $15. Just pick them up for $15. You get to play the game. If you want to play it with another person and they don't have one, it's $30 for 2 decks. That's nothing to be able to play a game like this that has a decent amount of replayability and is a good base for you to build up your deck. And they come with play sets of all the cards, so you're set. So like the video. If you like these dives into the Primal products that are coming out nowadays, let us know what you want to see going forward down in the comments down below. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of this content going forward, and ring that bell so you know what's up. We will catch you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Hi, Tisha Valenza, aka Poison Ivy, and you've just been watching King's Entertainment Reviews. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch.